Good morning. Um, Today is the 13th of June, 2024. Um, the time is 5:26 a.m. So I just woke up just a few minutes ago. But when I woke up, I could feel this hot, this whatever this stuff is they putting in my body, going in my head, in my brain. So um, I lift my head up, and then I got on up. I got up because yeah, I already got my body swollen and my face swollen. I don't need my brain swollen because this is what they're trying to do to digitize us. And so, um, they want to digitize us and put us in this supercomputer. I had a dream. I think it was last year. Either last year or year before last. But it was while we were living in this house. And I dreamed that I gave birth to myself. And that dream, I do think it represents this here, what these people are doing, I feel like they're making a copy of me. And so if they're gonna digitize us, that's, that's what they're doing, making a copy, and to put us in a supercomputer. Um, you know, the first thing that came in my mind was my sister because I'm seeing her midsection swelling like mine is. But she's not big as me, but it's still her stomach is swollen and her behind. But her face looked more sunk in. My face got big, puffier. Her is not. Not her legs. It's just her midsection. Because one of the things they diagnosed her with years ago was brain shrinkage. I think that's what they attacked her with first, her brain. Because, I mean, she was still young. I can't remember if she was in her 40s or 50s. But she was young, but a young person to have, Alzheimer's. And she was constantly uh, saying the same thing over and over, repeating herself over and over and over. Asked you the same question, I don't know how many times. She was still working, and she would just ask you the same question over and over. So they started attacking her brain first. I think they started attacking my heart first and my stomach. So now I'm feeling this stuff shooting up in my head when I woke up just a while ago. Sometimes I just wake up with my head burning or itching because this energy is on my pillow, it's on the chair. But this time I actually could feel it going in that rushing feeling going in my head. I'm not gonna allow a doctor to say I have Alzheimer's when this is something that that is being done through technology. It's the same thing. I'm not gonna let them say my sister had Alzheimer's either, because this is being done to her, and they still working on her. I can look at her every morning when I go in her room and tell that they've been doing something to her, just like they doing something to me right now. They're burning the crap out of my feet and my legs, and they just is dry. They never stop. I mean, they got nine. They never stop all day long, 24 hours a day. They never stop. That's why there's always somebody over there in their house. She leaves around 7 something in the morning. She come back about maybe 5:36, something like that. But she got a house. That's her daddy house over there. Her and her brother be over there. He don't hardly come. I see him leave there 2 times since he been over there. And he did probably the one that be shooting, spraying me or whatever it is they doing to me when I come out on the porch. Because the male people, they'll just put it, they text them, tell them where to put the package. Just put it on the edge of the porch. Because I got so me to come all the way out. And when I come all the way out, I feel him over there spraying me or shooting me with something. I don't know what. It feels more like a spray. And it's hot. And they like to do my bike. It's the same thing they did on Glen Riley Drive. They messed up 2 of my leather jackets. Cause in the wintertime I made sure I wear my leather because it really wouldn't go through the leather, but I could feel the heat. And I still got it. I still got my jacket. It looked like fungus or something. I could clean it like if I clean it with something, and it looked like it go away. But then when it come back, it looked like it just spread it. Because when they would attacking me on Glen Riley Drive, the thing looked like round circles, different little round circles on my jackets, both of them. I had a black one and a blue. The blue one was my favorite jacket, and it won't go away. It looked like it'd be gone away, but once it really dry for a while, it come right back up there. And my black jacket went to a suit, a skirt. I shouldn't have never wore that jacket in the first place because it went to a skirt suit, a leather skirt suit. And they would always shoot me in my bike because that's where the little round circles was in the bike. But see, now not circles, now you just spread it. Me trying to clean out, all I did was spread it. I've been trying to find me another jacket like especially like the blue one, cause that was my favorite one. But I need to find me a jacket to match the skirt because it was a suit. It ain't no good now. And so now they be spraying my spine. I got all like little knots all on my arms where they be attacking me and my legs. Now I'm looking at those cars over there across the street there, and it don't look like they have those lights on it, but it was on. So evidently they just cut them off. I'll have to go back into the system and see. 'Cause I see the woman car over there, hers on. My daughter car, hers on. That's why I know that they be having, they don't have to have their car on, 'cause these cars be off. The motor be off all night long, but they some kind of way the lights still be on. And they move. There's something in there be moving up and down. I have taken pictures of my daughter car. And so um, she said and I be wanting to give her credit. Maybe she don't know and she haven't paid no attention, but I can't give her credit because you should check. I got pictures, I got videos, I videoed them lights, and I'm telling her there's something inside the lights moving because she gonna have to answer to God unless they done did something to her brain. Like I said, they're hacking out our brain. I do believe. And I think that's why our family don't believe us because they doing stuff to our family brain too. Cause the woman was talking, they brags about it. They puts it on video and put it out in the internet. And she said if they see compassion, they can see how people think. So she was talking about the gang stalkers. She said if they have compassion, they take it out. So they doing more damage to them than they are us because they're controlling their behavior. And I put some videos on my Facebook. I don't know if people looking at them or not because they don't never say nothing. They don't never, which like I said, I don't be looking for all that kind of stuff, but I do want them to look at the videos because it's too knowledgeable. It's not, these are people that really going deep into what's going on in the United States of America. What our government is doing, not to just us talking to individuals, but to the people, the citizens of the United States of America. This is all of us. And those who being gang stalked, not being gang stalked, the ones who are doing the gang stalking, they doing stuff to their brain to keep them from having compassion, to keep them from having a conscience, to keep them from doing this or doing that, to do things just how they want it done. And oh, excuse me. This morning when I woke up feeling this stuff. Felt like it was rushing in my brain, and so I had to help my head up like that, and I got on up. Um, I can't allow the other people to swell. I don't know if they're trying to swell my brain or shrink it. I don't know what they're trying to do to my brain. I know they got my body out just hijacked. And I don't know what this stuff they make my scalp itch like it's some kind of fungus. I know they layered. Look at that behind that wall. You see that now? Did you just see that? Okay, I'm talking to the video like I'm talking, but I'm saying y'all seen that when you whoever looking at this video, cause I was getting ready to move over and it just got dark back there because you can see the red. I don't know if it's red or yellow, but there's a color back there. Like I said, someone is controlling this and they looking through my eyes because they got little small cameras in my eyes that they can see what I see. They hear what I hear. And how they, I mean, in order for them to control, they got to be controlling this from PWC because that's our utility company. They got to be doing this through PWC, and they just made it get real dark back there just that quick. As soon as I thought to look over there, it turned dark. That's why I'm saying this stuff is not from here. This is from another world. These people are from another world. They're using the people from this world to help them by paying them. And people from this world is so stupid and so gullible for money and for stuff. They don't care about their future. They don't care about their children's future because that's who's gonna have a bad effect. The children. They thinking that these children gonna have a good life, but that's a life straight from hell. They're gonna be slaves to the entities, whatever they are, reptilians, because that's what God's showing me. Reptilians. I was at my house watching television, and I just went to an open vision, and I saw reptilian people walking in the line with they had on uniforms like people going to the space. Do they have no helmet on? They had the uniforms on, and they had guns up like this here, rifles or whatever you call them. And I know there's a lot of reptilians on TV because you can see it in their eyes. Their eyes change. They can't even hold that round pupil. It'll be round and then that thing, it'll turn long. A lot of the famous people on TV that we watches are not human. Some of these talk shows and stuff like that. Commercial, even the commercials. And some of your neighbors. Because I think I done lived every neighborhood that I moved to, I think I do believe with all my heart the ones who will be attacking me the most are the reptilians. And them people over there across the street, I do not believe they human. And they having all this stuff put down on the ground to connect over here. They have all this stuff coming up through the floor so they can see in this house. They got all these houses connected to this house. I mean, they really burning my legs. Ugh, it's all the way up my leg. And every time I say something to my daughter, I be wondering, is this my real daughter? I can't help it. I do. Because I can feel her silence, her ignoring me. I can actually feel it. How I feel this stuff, I don't know, but I can. It's like she just goes silent. Like she just don't want to, don't just cut off hearing me complaining. Because she's my daughter. I reached out and went on here and did it myself. But I wanted her to do it because she have a car. And if my sister have to go to the hospital or something, she can take her. I can't take her because I don't drive. I don't get in no Ubers and no lifts because those people are gang stalkers. I used to ride them, so that's why I know they are gang stalkers. And some kind of way, I heard this woman thought. I don't know how I did it. I don't know. But I was, me and my daughter had went to her job. I don't know if I would get cause my daughter do lashes. So I don't know if I would get my lashes done or what. I don't know why I went to her job. They had to be what I was doing. But she wanted to practice on my eyes. But I don't wear them lashes. For one thing, I can't lay there for 2 hours like that. It take her 2 hours to do them because she doing one lash at a time. My back won't let me lay there like that. And so I don't get my lashes done. And when I got out the car, this was a Uber, and I was standing in front of the car. I heard her voice say, "Oh, that must be that woman they talking about." I heard her say it. How I heard her say that, I don't know, but I did. I heard her thought. That's about the third time I've heard somebody thought. Cause I heard people at church. I was at one church and I heard a person thought, and I was at another church and I heard another person thought. How that happened, I don't know. But I did. I heard it thought. And I haven't rode another Uber since because they're talking about me at the community watch meetings. They got to be talking about me more than for her to be a Uber driver and saying that, oh, that must be the woman they talking about. And then there was people coming in. So I no, I won't get my lashes done that day 'cause I was sitting in the hallway. I don't know why I was at my daughter's job. But I was sitting in the hallway. Here come the gang stalkers. So I started videoing them. And they knew I was videoing them. And you could tell they were trying not to be videoed, but I did it. I sure did. There were two women coming in there where I was. So, um, this stuff be making my skin itch. I need to take the trash. One of the dumpsters is already out there. The other one need to be taken out because it's full too. But last week they only picked up one. I don't know what's happening with these trash people because we pay, they pay for our trash to get picked up. And the lady said they were supposed to pick up both of them, but they only picked up one. That was real dumb. Why would you get one and not get the other? That was really dumb. So I'm gonna watch this time to see what they do, and then I'm gonna have to go out there and ask them why come they not getting both. Well, I don't even know if if I need a chance, my help to take the trash out there. But my daughter husband, he not here today. I don't know if he's working out of town or what's going on with him. But I'm gonna have to watch him because he come in my bedroom while I was in my sister's room. Um, he wanted to use some of my. I got a tool bag. I got tools in because when I was taking electronics, ouch, I had to buy a lot of tools because we use tools in the class, and all my tools about gone. I mean, it was packed to the rim. I had a soldering iron. I had all kind of stuff because we had to solder stuff in a meter, the ohm meter, so that you can measure the ohms and stuff. And all that stuff is gone. So I'm right now. I'm kind of careful with the little bit I got left. And so when that dude had hit the mailbox with his car, he went out there and fixed it. But I saw he had my hammer, but I didn't say nothing. And so one day I was in there. I guess I was feeding the dogs, and I saw two of my screwdrivers on his table. So I did pick them up, and I put them back down. But then I started looking for my hammer. He had my hammer and some more of my little tiny screwdrivers. When you borrow somebody's stuff, you give it back. Cause I'm like I told him, I'm particular about my stuff because I got too much stuff missing. My son used to borrow my stuff, and he would just keep it in his car. You out there fixing on his car, and so I don't know what he did with all my tools and stuff. And my daughters and them, they'll do this. If they borrow something, they'll leave it wherever, no, put it back in my toolbox. It's not a box, it's a bag. And so I got my hammer and I got the little screwdrivers. But he still had two in there. So I don't know what he be fixing on. But anyway, I went into my sister's room, and soon as I went in my sister's room, I heard him come out. That's not he been doing it since he been here. When I go in my sister's room, I hear him come out, and it's like he be out there listening or something, like he trying to spy on me. So I don't know what he be doing. Cause my sister be in there cutting up. And she be in there cutting up, and sometimes it do frustrate me. I have to raise my voice to make her stop. I tell her to stop, behave, stuff like that. So I don't know what all he, but when something just told me he going in my bedroom. So but he had done left out. I went in my bedroom, and I looked around to see was anything missing. So I put my pocketbook up, because I don't know why she going in my bedroom. So I went back in my sister's room, and I heard him come back out again. So I went on here and finished taking care of her, and I came back in my room, and I saw a check on my floor, right where I sit at. He took a look like a eyeliner and put a check there, and then put some little scribble beside it. So I don't know if that witchcraft or what. I got my anointing oil and plead the blood of Jesus. Then I got some Clorox and scrub them. So I started looking through my stuff, and I saw where he done got the screwdriver thing, the little ones. He took the packet that they go in and left. He left some of them in there, but he took something too, because he took the packet. So why would you take the packet and don't take the screwdriver? So I don't even know how many is supposed to be in the packet. But my hammer was still there. So I texted him. I texted him and let him know that I knew he had my screwdrivers, and I'm particular about my stuff. And I said, yeah, I see the black check that you left on the floor. So he said something about, yeah, he had two of my screwdrivers. No, he got them here because he didn't say nothing about the little screwdriver that he took. But don't be coming in my bedroom, period. Because the only reason I'm in y'all bedroom is because I'm taking care of them dolls while y'all not here. Don't come in my bedroom, because he ain't got no business coming in here at all. And so, I'm getting to that place where I feel like, me and my daughter, we had it out over by him, stuff he be in here doing. And she wants to put it on me, because she be talking about he don't drink water. It's a lie straight out of hell. I done seen him get he and ice. Cause I brought me some ice trays for me. He would empty both ice trays and then don't even fill them back up. Just leave them on the counter. So I took my ice trays and filled them up and put them in my freezer. Cause I had them in the refrigerator. So now I got them in my freezer. So if I want some ice, I got some ice. And he will put both the things. I mean, he it's just I don't know how he think. I don't want to know because it ain't none of my business. He ain't my man, but it pissed me off the stuff that he do, and she act like he don't do no wrong, and she accuse me of doing stuff that he's done. Talking about he don't drink water. Yes, he do drink water, and he drank water and put the little Kool-Aid packets in it, cause I watched him. So I took my ice trays and put them inside my freezer, and he better not go in my freezer because they ain't nothing else in my freezer. I didn't give it to. I let them use my little freezer because I had a smaller freezer. Then I got me a bigger one so that I can store meat and stuff like that in it. Even the TV that he play on, I let him use that. I'm not giving it to him. I let him use it because he work. He can buy these things himself. I don't know what he do with his money. He got where I've seen him buying more stuff. So he can buy him a TV. He can buy him um, the tubes and stuff. He just look like he looking for somebody to just hand him stuff. I'm not. I don't like no kind of men. You supposed to be a man. Why would you marry a woman that you ain't got nowhere to put her? That's the most dumbest thing I ever seen in my life. I don't understand. I'm not even gonna marry no man if he ain't got nowhere to put me. If I'm living in somebody else's house, I don't even have my own apartment, and so he's staying with his mama. She's staying with at my sister's house, and she got mad at me because I wouldn't let her use my house. But see, she did me wrong before, so I didn't trust that. And my other daughter, she lied her way, you know. But I let him know that I knew what he had done. But anyway, I just got to be really careful about my brain. And I don't know how, all night long I could feel them attacking me in my body. But then when I feel them attacking me in my brain, that's a whole different story. So I'm not going to stay on here real long. You can see that wall back there with the stuff on the walls. I don't know if that's red or deep yellow, but that wall it's a two toned because the energy. You can see the energy. Now it's cleared up. There you go. But it's on the whole entire wall. But certain way that I put the computer, you can see. Now if I turn it this way, you see there's a light over here. See, there ain't no light over there. You can see it a little bit down further, not up to the top. By my purses. But I'm submerged in it because I see it on my face. I see it on me. I can see it. But I'm submerged. The whole entire house, inside this house, is submerged. On the outside, it's submerged because its energy is high as the trees out there. Because it got to be where the energy is meeting down from the sky and then coming up from the underground. And I did see a video. They talking about putting us in a dome. So I don't know if it's gonna be just one great big dome or they're gonna put certain areas in domes because they talking about making small cities where you can't go over 15. I think it's 15 miles from where you live. That's how they're trying to make these small cities where you can't go to one area to another area. You just got to stay in where you at. And how people gonna work, go to their jobs. They trying to. These people is sick. They really sick in the head, and they need to be out. Then the people need to stop voting. Just stop voting, and because you voting in idiots. They think they got a right to just. They not leaders. These people is trying to utterly control everything about us, how we think. They even trying to control how we think. And what they do, they put negative thoughts in your mind, and then they'll send that out to people to make it look. They send it through the cell phones, so it look like you talking about people. And that's why a lot of family don't like us because they sending these messages to family members, making it look like we talking about them, saying all kind of negative things, and our family thinking hard of us because these people doing this evil, wicked stuff. I don't know why I keep getting that itch in that same spot. It's like somebody got a laser or something in that spot. And it's irritating too. But I noticed they always got their phones and just sitting and reading and stuff because they sending these texts out to them. These people doing some really crazy stuff. I mean, really crazy stuff. Cause I can hear my daughter husband saying stuff. I just don't say nothing. Then he get to walking by me, just keep walking by me. It be pissing me off. Cause I know he's working with them to make my daughter feel some kind of way. Cause evidently they be sending the text to her phone, trying to make it look like I want her husband. I wouldn't have him. I don't even know why she want him. I don't see nothing about him that's promising. Nothing. Not a thing. I think he lied his way in her heart. I really do. Because I know that he's a liar. Hmm. I'm so tired of this here. I really do. Mm. This ain't no way to live. I tell you, this just ain't no way to live. To just be frustrated all the time. All the time. I think I'm gonna try to buy me one of them little boombox things. I used to have a big one. Somebody stole it. Stole a whole lot of my stuff. when I moved to Maryland. Yeah, Maryland. This guy had the pawn shop people to go in my house and take my stuff. Anyway, I need to get me another one. I have a little bit of music, and I got this prayer. I want to pray, and play it, and hear this prayer Bible close to my stomach like I used to. That's how I got delivered from this orb that got in me. The witch is a witch that was going to the church with us. She in the church pretending she's I guess a prophetess or something. But she's a witch. That's what I'm saying. These witches is in the church working witchcraft, telling you they used to be a witch. No, they still witches because they still working witchcraft. And she had this evangelist under her spell, doing her dirty work, and can't tell me the pastor because I know my pastor how my pastor can see. So I know she knew that this woman was a witch. She knew she was still working witchcraft too. But God was telling me stuff about her, about the pastor. The God getting ready to. I was listening to this prophetess. That she's one of the ones that I trust. That I don't learn not to trust a lot of these people that saying that God said this and God, but I believe her. I had believed the other lady, but the more I listened to her, the more I started saying, I don't know. This seemed like more like this is stuff she know. She just know it. But this lady here, I really do believe her. And she's saying that God's getting ready to bring down some of these leaders in the church because they've been doing too much and leading his people around and sleeping with the women in the church and uh, doing a lot of wrong stuff. That's why I don't listen to a lot of these preachers because I just get this feeling. I don't be knowing, but I just get this weird feeling about them. And when I get that weird feeling about them, there's somebody not to trust. Like that man that he just stepped down. I couldn't listen to him. I didn't know what it was, but now it's coming out. A lot of these preachers is messing around with the women in the church, and they're not supposed to do that. I saw one man, he like 50 something year old, the murder 18-year-old. I said, what in the world is going on with them? He know he had no, you don't represent God like that. And she just a smiling. She 18 years old. He 50 something. If I'm not mistaken, 50. He ain't even handsome. I mean, if you want to marry a man that older than you, at least have some eye candy. Lord have mercy. Mm. But God is not happy with this stuff. And he getting ready to bring some people down out of his pulpit. But he told me that years ago that he was going to get the pastors out of his pulpit because his presence is not there. And that's what he said to me years ago. And then right after that, people started falling dead right on at the pulpit. One guy got shot. People getting sick. That was judgment. One dude confessed, and as soon as he confessed, he fell dead. If you messing up, sit yourself down until you get back together. Cause God do forgive, and He know we can sometimes fall into traps. But don't be standing up there acting like you all right. You living right with God. You go ahead and sit yourself down for a little while until you get it together, and then come back. Get that sin out of your life. That's why God used to say, get the sin out of the camp. He'd get rid of a whole family to get the sin out of the camp. But I'm not going to be on here no more longer. I'm getting ready to shut down. So it's getting close to the weekend. So y'all be safe, as safe as you can be. Have a good day.